me. I just want to say this. Pam Bondi is useless. She needs to be ousted, fired, whatever you want to call it. Yesterday, the Epstein hearings was an absolute effing joke of epic proportions. I don't even look. The lies being told are, well, they're otherworldly. I think we can admit that when it comes to this Epstein stuff. And it's not just this administration. It's the administration before that ignored it. It's the administration before that, which is this administration, that didn't really do anything about it. It goes back to even, Obama. I mean, we're talking, 4 administrations? And when you put everything together, probably 5 administrations or so, where this guy was on people's radars as a bad sumbitch. And I'm going to say this now. Yesterday was an absolute shit show. Pam Bondi is awful. I had higher hopes. I thought maybe she'd be okay. She's not. She's awful. Yesterday, I have no idea what the hell that was, besides an embarrassment. There's no other way you can frame it. It was a fucking embarrassment. Who was that for? It was for Trump. It wasn't for anybody else. It was for Trump. I'll play you a couple clips of what was insane and embarrassing. Embarrassing. And it starts out with, of course, what's the most important thing? We're here to talk about whether or not powerful men and some powerful women used and abused young girls because they could and nobody was going to stop them, and molested and did awful things and torture videos and all of that stuff. The bad shit. How does she start out? Well, of course. Let's talk about the Dow.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan,
Are you kidding? Hey, ladies, I know you were molested and you went through some hell and you had dirty, sweaty, nasty men on you doing horrific things while they videotaped it. But is your 401k being up? Does that help? Does that fix something? How's this working out for you? Yeah, clown. What an absolute, just fucking disaster. What is that? The screaming, the yelling, all the bullshit. Enough. Merrick Garland didn't do anything. Ted Lieu's like, yeah, you're right. He didn't, but you can. He dropped the ball. He sucked. Okay. We get it. We all agree. Plenty of people didn't, but the opportunity for you to do something is here, and you're not going to. And I want to remind everybody, you shat the bed from the beginning of this. Remember when she came out, she handed everybody binders? What do you think of the binders? There's so many other things in here that are amazing. Wait do you see part 2? You're going to want to give me those back. I'm sorry. The Dow. We should be talking about the Dow. That's not why we're here. And then you get a lot of people like Scott Jennings. I saw him come out yesterday, and his big thing was, well, why aren't all these people being named? Let me ask you a question. You're 14 or 15. You spend time with Epstein and Ghislaine and all these kind of things. Men frequent the place, right? Come in and out. You don't know who they are. You don't get to know them. You're not pals with them. When Ro Khanna went on the floor the other day, I'm pretty familiar with a lot of things. He named 6 people. Les Wexner, I knew, right? That he named the guy that runs DP, right? The ports and stuff, right? One of the big, Emiratis. I had no idea, but who the other 4 were. So I expect somebody from 25 years ago, 20 years ago, who's 30, 3 now, who was 15 or 16 or 10, whatever it was at the time, to remember the names of people, by the way, that are powerful? No, you want them to come out. I had horrible things happen to me as a child. Could I name the people? 1 or 2 that I knew, but the others, no chance. You have failed. And by coming out and saying, we should be talking about the Dow Jones. It's at $50,000. No, it's at, that's what we should talk about. The Dow. Okay? Raskin. Failures over here. America. Right? You guys are anti-Semitic because Epstein was Jewish. What are you talking about? Jiminy Cricket. And I'm being nice there. Or Jiminy. It was an embarrassment. The Brits are trying to figure out how do we move this stuff forward, right? Freaking, they're already done with Andrew, but there's other people that they're trying to go after. And our people, they're throwing up all kinds of shit. They're throwing up all kinds of crap. They're trying to block all kinds of things. What the hell's going on? Why? Yeah, it's a fair question to ask. But when you've got this shit show, arguing and fighting, you come and you say, look, you're absolutely right. What came before me failed. Failed these women who were young girls at the time, failed society, and we need to rectify that. And we're going to. And instead, you're like, we need to talk about the Dow Jones, okay? Okay? Just an absolute shit show and an embarrassment. She should be gone today. And you know what's crazy? She probably walked out of the room and thought, nailed it. No, you didn't nail it. You embarrassed yourself because you've continued to embarrass yourself. And it's not just this. You can move the Epstein stuff out of the way and see how many times she is freaking so many times she's got well over her skis. It's apropos considering the Olympics are going on. Yesterday was an embarrassment and continues to be so. And I have said this and I will say it over and over and over again. 2+ years it took for Watergate. 2+ years. This, in my mind, is as big as anything else out there. Like when you talk about the scandals and the hiding shit, and it's going to continue to haunt. And rather than deal with it, right, and rip the Band-Aid off, they're going to let it fester, and it's going to cost them. It is. And Bondi, you bombed. You need to go. All right, going to jump, do the live radio show right now. If you have a chance, go to ChadBensonShow.com, find out where I'm playing, like and subscribe. Really helps me out. Appreciate that. And I will see you guys on the radio, or I guess listen on the radio.